1. Hello and welcome to. Oh, okay. I just threw a pencil on my back. What? Anyways, welcome to IPL, whatever that stands for, but is basically UPL Season 2, which I am the current champion because I won Season 1, so let's do this, BB. I'm going to record this since FTDL is done at the point that I'm going to be doing this, basically. So hopefully we don't have to, if we get to finals, we don't have to face someone like a team like that. That'd suck. But we are facing Aura and whatever his team is. These leagues never ask for team names, and I'm just like, okay. Oh, okay. So, our opponent Aura was just like, last season we had a guy, Faha, who drafted Mew, Victini, Megavinu, Rotom Wash. His first 4 picks are Victini, Mew, Megavinu, Rotom Wash. So I was just like, this man is drafting or Faha's old team. It's funny, but Aura's team is Victini, Mew, both are Z-move users. There are 3 Z-move users on the team. Megavinu as his Mega, obviously. Rotom Wash, Mamoswine, Entei, Weavile, Latias, Z Terrakion, Snorlax, and Alola Ninetales. So he has some threats. Mamoswine can be a problem, definitely. Entei can be a problem. Weavile can definitely be a problem. Terrakion and like Victini, and then Venu can be a defensive problem. So we're gonna have to work around these problems for our match. So our team, if you did not watch our draft analysis, is Kyurem Black, Arcanine, Mega Gardevoir, Tornadus Therian, Magnezone, Serena, Suicune, Gengar, Gliscor, Zoroark, and Mienshao. So I was like, Arcanine was most of his physical mons, like, except for Mamoswine and Terrakion. So I definitely want to bring Arcanine this week, and then the fuck? What the fuck? Ignore. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Anyways, where was I? Oh, Arcanine. We have Flare Blitz, Toxic, Bulldoze, and Morning Sun. I wanted Flare Blitz for obvious stab, which can help a lot versus stuff like Venu and Weavile. Toxic for stuff to wear down his other threats like Rotom Wash and Snorlax, mostly. Bulldoze to lower speed and hit Victini and Entei, and then Morning Sun for recovery, max HP, max defense for physical hits. That's Arcanine. I want this thing to be able to switch into physical Victini. Might bring special, but I think physical Victini is better here with, well, mixed Tini with like Glaciate, but this thing is meant to switch into Weavile. Sometimes Alola Ninetales if it gets out of hand. Next up we have our Psychium Z Gengar, which is one of our Z-move users. Our Z-move users are Kyurem Black, Gengar, and Zoroark. Shadow Ball, Psychic, Sludge Wave, and Energy Ball. Psychium Z Psychic, or Psychium Z, pretty mostly has a chance to OHKO Venu basically. Shadow Ball for stab, Sludge Wave for stab. Shadow Ball also hits his 3 Psychic types. SMH. Well, now Sludge Wave hits Ninetales for super effective and can help in overall damage. Psychic for obviously Venu and the Psychium Z. And then Energy Ball is for stuff like Rotom, which can get out of hand and switch into a lot of my mons. Next we have a phasing Suicune. We have Skull, Toxic Roar, and Rest. Max HP, Max Defense. This thing is meant to, when rocks get up, just phase everything out, weaken his entire team for stuff like Kieran Black to sweep late game. Skull for stab, Toxic to wear down his walls, Roar to phase, and then Rest for recovery. Next we have Scarf, Kieran Black. 0. Ice Beam, Dragon Claw, Fusion Bolt, Earth Power. Ice Beam does a shit ton of damage to Venu. Fusion Bolt does damage to Little Wash. Dragon Claw is for stab, and then the Earth Power is stuff for like weakened Terrakion, weakened Latios, and overall stuff like that. And weakened like Little Wash. So next up we have Arc, the Gliscor. Toxic Core, Poison Heal. Stealth Rocks knock off Toxic and Roost. This thing is meant to get up rocks, toxic walls, or toxic everything, and then just stall. And basically whittle down walls for later game. Max HP, Max Defense, this thing can switch into Terrakion quite nicely. It can switch into Entei somewhat decently. It can switch into Venu somewhat. Switch into Snorlax, switch into Victini, that doesn't have Glaciate. And that's Gliscor. And then next we have a Scarf Zoroark that is mostly going to be disguised as Kieran Black. Dark Pulse, Extra Sensory, Focus Blast, and Sludge Bomb. We outspeed base 100s, even if they're Scarf, so that's good. So we outspeed a Scarf Entei, I'm pretty sure. Entei is base 100, yeah. We outspeed everything on this team, bar Scarf Lottie, Scarf Tarak, Scarf Weavile, Scarf Ninetales. Yeah, so we basically outspeed everything bar Scarfers. Max special attack because special attacking, yeah. Dark Pulses for his Psychic types, cough, cough. The 3 Psychic types. Extra Sensory is for Venu, Focus Blast is for Weavile, Terrakion, Snorlax, and Mamoswine, and then Sludge Bomb is for little Ninetales. So that's going to be our team. Hopefully we have a good match versus Aura. Definitely want to face him again after hitting Guilty Fighting in the playoffs last season, which, no offense, but I would have won anyway. So that's going to be our team. Comment, rate, subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Want to see more? No? Where to look. Bye-bye.